Long time no see, Masumi!
Sorry, but who is this?
It's your bestest ever mom friend, Yumie.
What? Yumie? Did you get a new phone? I thought I had you blocked.
Yep. But isn't blocking me a bit mean? That's no way to treat your bestie.
Is there something wrong with blocking the homewrecker who stole my husband?
Oh, come on. That was 3 years ago. I paid you compensation. Isn't it time to let bygones be bygones?
I want nothing to do with you ever again.
Horrible!
Self-introduction?
Huh?
Nothing. If you want something, hurry up and come out with it.
What are you doing now?
What do you mean?
I heard you took your son and went back to your parents in your hometown after the divorce.
So what?
So I heard this from a little birdie. You're getting remarried, right?
Oh, well, yes, I am.
And not just that, but your fiancé is the future CEO of one of the biggest companies in the region, right? Not bad for a divorcee with a kid. I couldn't believe it when I heard.
Well, it's because it's an arranged marriage.
Hmm?
Can we just leave it at that?
Huh? We're done already?
I have nothing else to say to you. And me remarrying is none of your business to begin with. I'm going to meet a friend now, so excuse me.
Ugh, you're so cold.
Masumi, how did your date with Mr. Yoshitake go? What do you mean? I did tell you not to make any careless mistakes, didn't I? Even putting it mildly, as a divorcee with a child, you're the shame of our family. Which is why I told you to make the effort to leave a positive impression so this might actually lead to marriage. What's the point in putting on an act with the guy I'm gonna be spending the rest of my life with? In any case, since I had no say in these marriage talks, I thought showing him the real me at least gives us a chance of things working out moving forward. Good grief, you really must insist on disobeying me at every opportunity. You're nothing like your big sister. Weren't these marriage talks intended for my big sister in the first place? Why me? It couldn't be helped. Your sister didn't want to go along with it. Oh, of course. Now that you mention it, she was boasting about how she'd bagged some handsome, high-spec younger guy. Please don't ask questions you already know the answer to. Fine. Are we done then? I have to go collect my son from my friend's house. See to it that you don't do anything that could ruin these marriage talks. I mean it. Yeah.
Long time no see, Masumi! I have the most amazing news to tell you. Hey, Masumi. Did you block me?
What do you want?
Oh, good, you replied. So get this, I have some amazing news.
Make it quick.
Me and Yoshitake are getting married!
Oh? By Yoshitake, do you mean that Yoshitake?
Yep, your old fiancé, Yoshitake.
What happened with your last husband?
Oh, Yuya?
I don't know what actually happened with you two after me and him divorced, but I was sure you were gonna get married.
Oh, I decided not to.
You decided not to?
Don't you think Yuya's a little mediocre?
Mediocre? You mean like his looks?
Not that. Between the sheets.
I see.
Oh, come on. I know you know what I mean.
No, I don't have as many guys as you to compare him with. Plus, I don't really want to have this kind of conversation with you in the first place.
Well, whatever. basically, he just wasn't stimulating enough for me. I dumped him when I got a new boyfriend before he could propose to me. I mean, I dumped that boyfriend straight away, too. Oh, I see. Where does your daughter fit into all this? What do you mean? It's hard to say Mom bringing a new boyfriend home every 5 minutes is a healthy environment for a little girl. Oh, right. She's staying with her dad now. So basically your ex-husband has custody? Yep. Ah, of course. Of course? You make it sound like you expected it. No, but I finally understand why you've been living so recklessly and irresponsibly. And now Yoshitake's your next target. Target? You're just salty about me stealing your fiancé. Well, I'm not wrong, am I? I don't really like what you're saying, but since I feel bad for you, I'm gonna be kind and allow you to continue believing it. Let me make it clear before you go ahead with it. But I hope you know you'll be paying me compensation this time, too. Huh? The wedding day has already been decided. It was supposed to be in 2 months. But with this, Yoshitake bears definitely responsibility for breaking off the engagement. So both he and you, his lover, will be paying me damages. I guess so. But he'll pay my portion, so who cares? I don't think it's a big deal for the future CEO of a major company. I'll be the future boss's wife. It's pocket change. Is that your aim by any chance? Now that would be telling. Anyway, Yoshitake's mind and body have been mine for a long time now. Don't go thinking you can get him back. Okay. I'm actually waiting in front of the office right now to meet him. We're going to hand in our marriage registration form. And after that, I'm going to go meet his parents. Is that so? You don't waste any time. Aw, is someone a sore loser? I suppose it's only natural you're jealous. I really am a naughty girl, aren't I? But it's not my fault this keeps happening. I didn't choose to be this beautiful. Right. Whoopsie! I stole the one you love again. I'm so sorry. LOL. Hey, Masumi! I said hey! Please, pick up! What do you want? What the hell's going on? When I went to meet Yoshitake's parents, they started yelling at me. And then they disowned him on the spot and threw salt over him outside the front door. Not only was his position of future CEO revoked, but he got fired from the company. Why? Why is this happening? Oh, didn't you know? Know what? Well, mine and Yoshitake's marriage, to put it simply, was a strategic marriage. What? Strategic marriage? The talks came about as a result of the interests of my dad's company and Yoshitake's dad company being aligned. Wait, what? Your dad's company? Are you the daughter of a CEO? Maybe so, but I've never exactly been treated like it. To return to the subject, these marriage talks were originally meant for my sister. They were? To tell you the truth, both families' companies are operating on the brink right now. Huh? They thought it would make sense to connect our families through marriage for a number of reasons. My all-important sister didn't want to break up with her boyfriend, so she got engaged to him to get out of it. It turned out I made the perfect sucker to get my family out of trouble. So they had me and Yoshitake get engaged. What? Does that mean you don't have any feelings for him? To be completely honest,
No, I don't. But understanding there were all sorts of circumstances at play, I decided to be pragmatic about it.
Oh my god. Where's the fun in stealing him now?
Is this really the time to be worrying about that?
What?
This marriage involved a great deal of planning and maneuvering relating to the business operations of both families.
Planning? Maneuvering?
I can't give you all the details because these are internal matters. But apparently, the merging of two families in this way has extremely important implications. The intention was to rebuild the businesses by mutually integrating the technologies and privileges of both companies. To put it even more clearly, the fates of both companies rested on this marriage. That's where you come in, Yumie. Thanks to your vulgar meddling, the plan has been destroyed at its very foundation.
Huh?
Unfortunately, there were no suckers available in their family to get Yoshitake out of the mess he made. So the marriage talks were called off. It's not exactly unreasonable that his parents were furious with you.
This can't be real. I knew nothing.
By the way, my family also just got word of Yoshitake breaking off the engagement and his subsequent engagement to you. They completely lost their minds. And so, my family have broken off all contact with me and my son.
Huh? They broke off all contact? Isn't that a bit strange? I know it might sound weird coming from me, but aren't you the one who got dumped? Why would they break off all contact with you?
They said, this is your fault for being too unattractive to hold down a man.
Huh?
From the beginning, I was always the despised second daughter. Then, after my divorce 3 years ago, I became known as the divorcee who came crawling back home with a kid. Ever since then, until this day, I constantly get it in the neck for being the shame of the family. So that's why. They intended to use these marriage talks and the salvaging of the company as an opportunity to finally get rid of their unwanted daughter. But then, that damn woman went sticking her nose in, and now everything's falling apart at the seams, as they put it.
But wait!
But as far as I'm concerned, since I'm living in the next town, because I didn't actually go as far as moving back into the family home, I feel like I can finally get some peace.
Huh? What?
Which means, as soon as the procedures for breaking off the engagement are done with, I'll be doing a prompt vanishing act and moving away.
What? You're moving?
So good luck with everything! And that was the story of how Yumie destroyed two families' marriage talks with her meddling. My father's and the other company were forced to merge into another company in the same industry. Anyone watching from the sidelines might think I'd be unhappy. But to be honest, this has all been a huge relief. Yoshitake covered both his and Yumie's consolation money. I suspect he might have felt a little guilty. However, with that, his savings disappeared. What's more, he was out of a job. And to make matters worse, to his disbelief, he found out that Yumie was in mountains of debt. Apparently, they began their married life in poverty in a run-down apartment. Just before I moved, I did happen to see a very disheartened-looking Yumie. But hey, that's her problem. As for me, I have my son to think about. So I'm gonna work hard for the two of us in our new home.